comes, and Chuck Jones. Starters are on the floor. Starting lineups brought to you by Starbucks. And all the pieces in place as we get ready to play ball tonight. First of two here in the nightcap. We've had two on the board already. And away we go. And it'll be Alabama controlling the opening tip. Milos Uzan running the point. Transfer from Oklahoma, and he scores the first basket of the game. You know he's got to be happy to be back in his hometown.
He's got to be happy. He's got big shoes to fill this year as they lost Jamal Shead, who was so important. But I like his game and his size. And right away, Wrightsell answers with a corner three. Alabama wants to get up and down, make it a track meet. Houston's very deliberate in their half-court attack.
Uzan misses, gets his own. On the floor is Wrightsell. Great effort. That blue-collar effort that Nate Oates talks about. He's got a lot of high-level players, but he still tries to keep that blue-collar grind and theme that we saw at his time in Buffalo.
Wrightsell is that X factor here for Alabama.
Wrightsell kind of have to wear a microphone for us tonight. We'll be hearing from him throughout the game. Darian Reed on the floor for the first time, but the Cougars able to score. Juwan Roberts into the scorebook.
Blue-collar, desperate defensively, and this is his the deepest team he's had, I think, since he's been at Houston. So should be fun to watch him develop as Sharp shows his range.
Emmanuel, he's made 10 consecutive threes.
The announcer jinx.
The announcer jinx. I was hoping he wouldn't acknowledge that. Diabate misses a three, and tie +1 turnover per assist ratio. On the out of bounds, got a big block underneath by Tugler, but Alabama able to finally score one.
And Tugler made
almost a turnover. Late clock here, down to 6. Tugler going to take it himself. Doing a bit of dribbling here, got stuck in traffic, and Alabama with a steal. Diabate up ahead, crashing into Sherrill, and he is met at the rim. Bodies flying.
Out the season, I think will come during this game.
Quick break there for Juwan Roberts. He's back on the floor. Here goes Philon. No, he missed it. And another swat by Tugler inside. My goodness. Kelvin Sampson is fired up. First on the defensive play, then on the whistle.
I think he thought a legal screen there as Philon went down the lane. But look at the effort here. Both teams just fighting. Tugler not giving up. I'd love to see a Houston practice. But better yet, maybe I would love to see it.
we were at a Houston practice. It's just nobody told Houston that we were at the practice.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
They went to a sneaky, stealthy venue.
Yeah, well,
it was a big mix-up.
It was a little mix-up. It happened here, certainly playing at a high level early.
And it's been Houston's defense that has been the big story early. Flying to the basketball every possession, forcing 5 turnovers already in the first 6 minutes. Sears can't get to the basket. A foul up short. And one and done. Here's Holloway. Head up. Holloway kicks it to Sears. Sears was scoreless in Alabama's last matchup. The Crimson Tide flowed in that game, but Sears has been in a drought. That one goes.
And he's matching that of Houston here early.
Juwan Roberts. He's got skills down on the block. Backs his way in. Arsenault drives it. Arsenault stops short. Nice decision.
And its depth has a chance to do something special.
Mercy Miller's part of that depth. He's on the floor now for the first time for Houston. Very talented freshman from California. The shifty point guard. Wow, what a finish by Aiden Holloway. A little crossover. Goes with the underhand scoop edition this year. Kansas, Houston, Iowa State, Baylor, Arizona.
It's the first conference to have 5 teams ranked in the preseason top 10, the Big 12. What a basketball conference.
SEC against Big 12. Nelson looking for Sears. Bama's got to get Sears going. Did not score his last game. He is 0 for here tonight. He fights Holloway, and Holloway laces a 3. Sears patient. Even though he's not scoring, Grant, he's setting up his teammates in the offense.
You got to paint touch. Paint touch, draw the defense, and create an open 3.
Holloway's got 5. His first made 3. First lead for Alabama.
The question, when he was held scoreless against Illinois, ironically enough, it was only the 2nd time in his career he's been held. Outside shooting has been a work in progress since his freshman year when he came in shooting just 28% from 3. He's put a lot of effort in on his shot, guys. It's just taken some time this year.
a transfer from Ohio. A school that Allie knows a little bit about. Three-pointer flies for Philon. Missed. Nate Oates, after that game, said there was a time when he wanted to put Sears back in the game against Illinois as Sharp delivers a mid-range jumper. But Mark Sears said, look, we're playing well. I don't need to go back in to get points on the board. The guards are flowing. Maybe not the case here. Another forced turnover by Houston. McCryer cannot handle the pass. Flying on the ground is Sharp.
Houston trying to get an easy one on the other end, and Cryer just could not hold the ball. And guys are scrambling. We know we're in November, but this game means I was called on.
15 foul with 9:04 remaining in this first half. Here's Nelson. Nelson looking for his first points, and a three ball goes down to the Dakota Durant. Grant Nelson. I like really pushing that, and I'm on board with it. So I didn't make that up. I wish I'd have had it last year in the NCAA tournament.
You should have just gone with it. I would have believed you.
Cryer answers on the other end. That three ball by Grant Nelson stopped a Houston run. Rockets, I mean, the Cougars come down looking like the Rockets here right now. And there's Nelson, missed it. Traffic underneath. Let's see who they gave credit to.
So you got to be strong with the basketball and find your open teammate if you're Alabama.
Here's quick release, but he's blocked, and there is Nelson on the follow. Pounding Sharp. Shot clock at 5. Sharp's got to pull a tough one. He misses again.
Yeah, right now, Alabama, they're turning the screws on their defense, making it miserable for Houston.
Sears, baseline pass in the corner. Holloway, no. Holloway gets it back. Holloway lays it in. 21 here as we approach the 6-minute mark. Cryer missed it. Here comes Bam on the breakout. Diabate, he was tripped, then he slipped, and now a whistle comes deep into the rotations. 1-1 here. Diabate sticks the fingers. And this is the Cougars' last 6 points after a slow start. And Philon driving, not there.
What a rebound.
Oh, he can fly. JoJo Tugler, he's been an impact player. And knifing to the basket, Malik Wilson, who lays it in. Texas Tech transfer. And Sears drives, Sears, and he is whacked.
It certainly shows it there with that beautiful move. Now, I like this.
Goes through all the motions with him. Lamika, we saw that in the tournament last year. Here's Philon. Philon comes up short. Another offensive board, but it's going to stay here. Foul on Houston. Looked like he lost the grip on his way up. Sears now steps into a three. The lefty knocks it down. And that is the Mark Sears we're accustomed to. Back. Ron Roberts on him, a big man. Sears missed it. Settled. Arsenault pushes. Not afraid. Malik Wilson cashes in this time. A couple of mid-range misses. He knocks down a triple.
And when you're struggling, just step outside and knock down that three. But Houston getting out in transition before the defense can get set from Alabama.
Cougars, their second three wide open inside. Diabate able to lay it in.
Two teams that will get after it on defense.
Philon aggressive. Philon in traffic.
Game has been so good for him. They can track anything at any time. Any defensive points he can score instead of offensive.
Now, he stuffed the stat sheet, Allie, against Illinois. 16 points, 9 assists, 7 boards. As Houston turns it over here. Oh, checked by Holloway. Two-man game with Francis. Arsenault goes to his left, up and over Nelson. No, but a whistle. And we got a push underneath.
You feel bad there. I think they're going to call that on Diabate. I mean, he went to block out, got pushed there, and is arguing the call with the officials. But two guys crashed there. It looked like Tugler.
I'm not sure what Diabate's supposed to do.
Yeah, I mean, like Francis is a little two-hand to the back. And Nate Oates is in disbelief.
2 shots here.
You know, in the words of Al McGuire, the Zebras sometimes get it wrong.
It's early in the season. That was not the accurate interpretation here. Watch Diabate step in here. Number 10. Boom.
Oh,
See ya.
He got hit twice. Pushing the back, and then right there, hit by Roberts as well. And now he has to sit and watch here as he's
in Pat Adams' defense. You could see the contact from the front, but because Javier Francis pushed him, that's where the contact came from.
Also, are we defending officials now?
I'm just saying, I could understand if you're only looking at the second half of that play.
Oh, you're right.
It's November. We're officiating friendly here. Sears fouled on the floor. That's a big league purse he's got going, by the way.
Got touched.
That's it. Elbows under.
But he...
Cougars lead it by 1. Here's Juwan Roberts. Talented player for the Cougars. Gives it up. Plenty of time on the clock here. Wilson gets stuck in the middle. Now Francis going to work on Nelson. He spins. Got bodies in the air and stripped by Sears, and he's fouled. Mark Sears. Alabama natives as well. Muscle Shoals, Alabama. Now in his grad season, America's selection last year, set a program record. He's back in front, 34-33.
Right now, Houston's offense is on a little dormant here.
Cryer answers for 3. Sears cut off by Francis. We approach the 1-minute mark of this first half. Sears lost the handle. Sears will get it reorganized.
Look at Francis sliding his feet.
It's impressive. Javier Francis can play some D in the corner. Phylon missed it, gets his own. Phylon up tall, the floater, no good. Offensive board, no. Another offensive rebound. Bodies on the deck. It is Malik Wilson. Forces a turnover. Sharp drives, Sharp. Oh, denied. Oh, Morey with a rejection, and back comes Alabama. Reitzel fires, Reitzel hits.
And that's Alabama basketball. Gotta be strong with the ball. The freshman there, Phylon with the turnover.
Cryer turns the corner. 2-man game with Tugler. He'll take the floater himself.
I thought he was looking to pass right there.
First points of the second half. Cougars back in front. It's been a back-and-forth game. Phylon running into Duzan. Around the horn it goes. 8 to shoot. Stevenson hangs and is whacked. Nelson walking to the scorer's table.
Maybe a cup position, which is similar to Durant.
Duzan drives around and down it. Oh no! Wave it off.
Where could be looked at as a little bit of a nickel diamond.
And you get outside the three-point arc. Feet are spread wide as Cryer laces one, a mid-range jumper.
That's going to be there all day. We'll see if Alabama makes an adjustment on that play. Cryer comes off all alone once again.
Houston up by 2. That was their halftime lead. 2 and change underway here in the second half. As Sears doing a lot of dribbling here. Can't shake Roberts. Now Reitzel can't shake Uzan. Great defense by the Cougars. One-on-one defense. And there's a slip pass to Amori. He is hammered.
Donated to the Salvation Army, where shoes were sent to his home country in Nigeria. So
got his priorities right.
Yes, he does.
Very smart guy. Getting a chance in the SEC with Alabama. He was a great defensive player in the Big Ten. Recognized as such among their postseason awards the last 2 years. Cryer kicks it. Extra pass here. And now Uzan will get it set up. The Las Vegas native has been very quiet in his hometown. Little push shot, no, too strong. Tugler kept it alive. And Roberts, that's a deflection. So the possession stays for Houston. Another chance. All tied at 40. Houston with a basketball. This matchup of top 10 teams. Cryer, there you go. You called it, Grant.
I mean, there's been 5 or 6 times where Cryer has come off that screen and roll wide open.
Wide open in the corner. A three-pointer down. Aiden Holloway.
How about Holloway? He has played big, making shots, driving and dishing. Getting a paint touch right there from Reitzel led to that open 3.
And multiple opportunities here for Houston. Cryer, he's feeling it right now. Shut off, takes a tough shot. And Nelson is fouled. Tugler trying to stay with Holloway, gets around it and scores. That scoop is good. Holloway's hit a three, and now he goes to the basket. The benefit of replay like you do.
That's true. That's why I'm sitting over here and not making the big bucks like Dan Hurley.
I've noticed they didn't come over here and ask your opinion.
That they did, which is a good thing.
It'll be free throws the rest of the game, though. Picking up a lot of fouls early. Shot clock down to 5. We'll give it go action. Nelson got to put one up. Down to 2. He is
right there, leading to that scoring opportunity.
They got Uzan on the foul. Gives it up. Sharp with the flyby by Sears. No good on the 3. Tugler offensive rebound. Another chance. Sharp got it.
And I love that right there. You get an offensive rebound. You find the three-point shooter. It's a high percentage three-point shot. Great awareness by Tugler finding the hot hand.
After you jinxed him, he had missed 4 straight threes, Grant, and now 4 fouls. And Big East matchup. Ooh. That's what it is.
Yeah.
It's the Players Era Festival. Inside Tugler, moving bodies, and Nelson with a foul. On the perimeter, having to pick up guards. He's done a nice job. They switch a lot, Houston. Holloway. And now it's Reed. And Reed sticks a 3. Darian Reed, McDonald's All-American. He's got a 3-point shot. He hits a big one for Alabama, makes it 51-48. Arsenault with the answer on the other.
Staying back, once again, coming off. And I think Houston, I mean, their percentage on that play is very high in this game.
Darian Reed feeling it. Too strong. And Nelson with a board and a foul and a...
Thrilled because he didn't have to play the 5 all the time anymore. He's
in March Madness last year with Armando Bacot. Notice the rest of the way. Here's Sharp trying to turn the corner, working a 2-man game with Roberts, and he dribbles it off. Either in traffic or you're getting fouled and going to the line to earn it. Sharp picks up his dribble. Malik Wilson, left-handed drive. Cryer passes up a 3. There's that little floater. In and out. Wilson board. Oh, blocked from behind. Diabate. Reitzel, cross court. Ball's popping. Reitzel fires. Down it goes. Luttrell. Latry. Timeout. Lead tonight. Bama's up by 6. Houston has 7-point lead. Oh, another block! Reitzel closed out by Sharp.
It's incredible. Depending upon how many games you win, longer playing that drop coverage, their bigs are getting up there, making it a little bit more difficult when you come off that screen.
We'll see how long Juwan Roberts is going to be on the bench for the Cougars. He's a big part of what they do. Looks like he took a shot to the eye. Sears turning the corner on Sharp. And that was paid run, and Diabate is fouled. 2 points since. And the free throw rattles in. Every player, when you're in a game, you want the opponent to feel you. The phrase, make them feel me. Diabate is making Houston feel him here tonight. Cryer got the ball in his hands. He'll pull a quick 3. In and out it goes. And that is a whistle. It's going to stay Houston's ball. And let's see who the foul belongs to. They're going to get Grant Nelson on the foul.
Right there, Nelson trying desperately to block out, keep Francis off the glass. It is not easy at all. Francis at the free throw line shooting a 1-on-1. But a little adjustment that Nate Oates made. He put a taller defender on Cryer. That last possession, Darian Reed at 6'8", is guarding Cryer. Cryer unable to get into the paint, forced and settled for that contested 3.
Diabate with a rebound on the missed free throw. Diabate pursuing a double-double here. He's got 8 points, 10 boards. Alabama holding off Houston. They're up 7. Sears, Nelson, extra pass. Reitzel for 3. No. Good action. Nothing on the other end. And now driving. And a foul. But you like it. Again, putting a taller player on Cryer. And he's missed 2 threes with size on him. Good catch there, Grant. Here comes Bama. Sears. Little sidestep. Got off the ground. Now he resets for 3. The lefty sticks it. With Nelson and Reitzel. Emmanuel Sharp picking up Sears. Now the double comes. And Sears. Our best wishes to the Biz. Paul Bissonnette. Two high-octane offenses. Houston, one of the best three-point shooting teams in the country, and they cash one in. Milos Uzan buries a triple and makes it a 4-point game. His first three of the game, and a whistle on the other end. Sears, his return to Vegas, did hit a big three, but now remember we saw Houston struggle without Uzan in the game, trying to initiate the offense and move the basketball. Let's see where they go.
I think you got to just do high screen and roll with Cryer here. And Roberts let Cryer try to get downhill, make a play.
Here's Cryer for three. Big shot.
Downhill, make the right read. And with the foul trouble that Houston's in and how they struggled offensively, the ball is going to be in his hands here for this next 5:40 left in the game.
As it should be. He went 11 minutes of game clock without a made field goal. No fault of his own. Teammates not looking for him. Roberts inside. Strong basket and one.
Big time. Roberts only one eye, but able to convert. But once again, Cryer setting him up. Great move. Ball fake right there. Get Nelson in the air. Score and let out some emotion. And right now, Roberts can make this shot as an 81% free throw shooter. Houston back in the game. Talk about what they call spurtability.
That's a spurter.
I mean, that's a spurter right there with a lot of ability.
And a chance to tie it up here. And they do. Roberts, first team all Big 12 candidate. And we got a brand new game now. It is 65 all as we approach the 5-minute mark. Approaching the 4-minute mark. Here's Sears. Just picked up his third foul. Guarded by Wilson. Wilson almost knocked it free. Sears a lot of dribbling. And
then really the adjustment that Houston has.
they spread it out for him. Cryer drives. Cryer, little hesitation. Oh, top bucket. LJ Cryer. Wow. 28 in the half for Cryer. 3.5 to go in regulation. Inside, off the leg, out of bounds, no, saved. Ball's loose on the floor, bodies on the floor. Jumping
Defensively for Houston.
Sears back on the floor, inside to Nelson, shot fake, Nelson showing the skills, fundamentals. He's got 12, big basket for Alabama. Long time coming for the Crimson Tide. 2-point game, Houston with the ball. The point guard, Uzan, is fouled out. Wilson will get it started here. Wilson drives. Peeled back. Shot clock to 10. Wilson not afraid. That ball's sticking with him, but he makes it. Wilson able to drill the mid-range jumper.
Not exactly what Sampson had set up right there, but once again, a screen and roll on the side leading to an open mid-range jump shot.
Freshman Reed finds Sears. This is Sears and Nelson time. Dangerous pass, and Diabate knocked to the ground.
Well, Curly Neal action.
And that is blocked by Tugler. In the hands of Reed, and he puts it down. Darian Reed stayed with it.
Great persistence there. Now you got to get some stops if you're Alabama.
Cryer. Again, putting Nelson in the action. Cryer drives on him. Jump stop. Reset. Nelson guarding Cryer now. I think Sharp trying to get the screen. Sharp picks up his dribble. 5 to shoot. Nelson guarding Cryer. Cryer going to have to put up a tough shot. He is fouled. A little hesitation. And he draws the contact. And Cryer is in total control of this game right now.
He is in total control. Got the matchup he wanted. Just a little shake and bake. Beautiful shot fake. And once again, I don't know. I mean, that was, yeah, there was some contact. Definitely some contact low on that play. It was good defense by Nelson. He stayed solid just until the end there. But look, they had the mismatch they wanted. They waited too long to give the ball to Cryer. And once again, he bails them out with the timely opportunity here at the free throw line.
Sharp was calling for his own screen, and then he picked up his dribble as Cryer knocks down the free throw. He's got 29 in 35 minutes on the floor. And remember, he went 11 minutes without a field goal and has still put up these kind of numbers. Ali gave you the report if you've been with us. Kelvin Sampson slams his clipboard, says, can we get the ball to LJ Cryer? And a few other words.
And that's pretty good coaching, even with the few other words.
13 points for Cryer, last 9 minutes. And he's sitting on 30, under 2 minutes to go. Bama down 4.
Got to be in Sears' hands. He's made some big plays here tonight.
Sears taking on Wilson. Can't shake him. Sears backs it out.
Good defense.
And Wilson right with him. Sears looking for help now. Got to put up a tough shot. He is fouled. Effort. Expectation.
And also what we talked about too was the guards.
Sears leads Bama with 18. Cryer's got 30. Again, putting Nelson in the action. And Cryer, little floater, air ball. Diabate, another rebound. Here comes Sears. Just over a minute to go. 12 boards for Diabate, by the way. Sears, and he's blocked. Roberts got a block. Ball's on the ground. Sharp fighting for it, and a foul. Going to be a foul on Alabama. Diabate going to be called for the foul.
And that was just fantastic defense there. Jawan Roberts on that drive, able to slide his feet, not let Sears draw the foul like he's been able to do here down the stretch. And guys diving on the floor, getting that ball. And now there's 4 fouls on Diabate, who's been so impressive in this game. But these free throws right here with 1:02 left are huge. Make it a 2-possession game if he makes both.
1:02 remaining. Double bonus rest of the way, both teams. And Sharp, friendly bounce. Bravo on the effort tonight. Both of these teams just getting after it in a Thanksgiving week game, November matchup. Alabama at 4-1. Their lone loss at Mackey Arena to Purdue. Houston's lone loss. They're 3-1. They lost to Auburn. Playing hard. Putting on a great show here in GM Grand Arena. Big free throws there. Clutch from Emmanuel Sharp. 2-possession game. Under a minute to go. Sears, three-pointer, down! Mark Sears, right between the eyes. It's a 1-point game.
Big time play, oh man.
21 for Sears. Cryer splits it, gives it up, Roberts, and a foul. And Cryer just getting it all started. Roberts will go to the foul line.
Look at this. Sears comes, gets his feet organized. Quick trigger on that three-pointer, his 3rd of the night. And the other way, he splits the double team. Great no-look pass. And I love right there, Roberts. The shot blockers are coming. He goes right into their bodies, put the onus on the officials to make the call. And now the 6-year man out of Houston, the culture warrior for Kelvin Sampson, on the free throw line shooting too.
Got a chance to be one of the all-time great winners in Cougar program history. 82% free throw shooter. It's early, but he's a good foul shooter. The lefty calmly knocks down the first.
And both teams have shot the ball well from the free throw line down the stretch here in this close game.
To make it a 3-point Cougar lead. Juwan Roberts missed it. 2-point ball game. Here comes Bama. Aiden Holloway will initiate. Sears down on the block. Here he comes. And a foul. And the first one is good. They secure the rebound. Knocks it down. And Kelvin Sampson says bring it up, wants a timeout, get it across the timeline, and Houston will talk it over. Tie game, clutch free throws by Latrell Reitzel. All tied at 78, 22 seconds to go. Shot clock is off, change left in regulation. Got some size on the inbounder as the 6'8" Darian Reed. And it'll be Wilson to initiate the offense. clock ticks. Shot clock off.
Yeah, I think you're going to have a screen down for Cryer.
Diabate picking up Wilson, making it tough on him. Wilson trying to turn the corner. Now the clock down to 5. Here goes Cryer. Cryer rises up. No good. Diabate the rebound. He heaves one. And it hit the front iron. It would have counted.
Hard these teams play.
Appreciate that. Hasn't been always pretty. Roberts turning the corner. Active hands there by Holloway and forces the turnover. Here's Diabate now. Patient. Sears playing 4-on-4. Now Reitzel gives it up. Sears wide open. Three-pointer is good. Mark Sears.
And great awareness there by Reitzel.
3. Big 12 against the SEC. What a matchup. Miller hangs and scores, so calling on some fresh legs. Mercy Miller.
And a freshman in a big-time game in the overtime with a big-time finish.
Now you got me thinking Marvin Gaye every time he touches the ball. Mercy me.
Mercy me.
Sears guarded by Wilson. Give it right back. Diabate. Nelson cutting. Oh! Tugler with a block. Diabate another board. Another chance here. Sears three-pointer. I think he got a piece of it, Tugler. Nelson is fouled. Cougars pays off for Kelvin Sampson. 1 out of 2 for Nelson. Okay, Damon Rutgers coming up next. They're patiently waiting.
They are patiently waiting, but right now he pretty much have gone this whole half of this overtime. No high screen and roll action with Cryer.
Ramon Walker Jr. getting some overtime minutes here. He's a big guard at 6'5". Now Wilson being hounded by Holloway. Wilson looking to give it up. Tough pass. Here's Cryer now. 6 to shoot. Cryer's got some traffic. Cryer trying to get himself free. Nothing there. Turn around. Shoots it with a left hand. No. Tugler board.
Wow.
He's just coming up with the whole toolkit right there.
Well, you know, when you're feeling it like Cryer, you try stuff. And right there, but great defense by Grant Nelson. And that almost went in. That lefty shot from Cryer.
That offensive board putting Alabama on the defensive end here for an eternity. Now a turnover. Alabama with a takeaway. Reitzel looking for Holloway. Holloway drives, leaves it, and inside. Diabate. Great action by the Tide.
And how many big-time plays has Holloway made tonight? Assists, drives, shots, contributing for his team. And right now, Alabama up 4. And they have dominated here in this overtime. And look, just right here.
Diabate has 4 for Alabama. Sharp and Uzan have both been DQ'd. So they're going deep into their rotation right now. Roberts back on the floor. It is Houston ball. Ramon Walker Jr. down in the corner for the Cougars.
Just been going away from that high screen and roll action.
Here's Wilson again. And he picks up his dribble, gets it back. Wilson lets a 3 fly. No good. And Nelson, a strong rebound for Alabama. Chance for Bama to go up 6 or 7 now. Houston going away from Cryer there.
I don't understand on that play.
Nelson with 9 boards. He's got a chance at a double-double. Diabate with a double-double. 15 rebounds for number 10 in red. Sears now with the shot clock at 3. No, missed the layup. Tugler the board. Here come the Cougars. A minute to go in the first overtime. Cryer, Bacon, shaken. The floater, no. And Nelson kept it alive. Who touched it last? It's out on Nelson. And Nate Oates wants the officials to take a look. Under 2 minutes in regulation and overtime. You can look at an out-of-bounds play. Close. Tugler was there.
Well, it looks like Nelson was fouled right there. Grabbed on the wrist as he was going up with 2 hands. And the question is, did Tugler touch the ball as it was?
Again. So Houston will put it in on the baseline. 54.8 seconds remaining in this first overtime. Two-possession game right now. Bama with the lead. Ramon Walker looking for Cryer. Cryer with Diabate on him. Tough three, no good. Bodies on the floor. Another chance here for Houston, though. And Cryer runs into a wall in Sears. Wilson, a lot of contact going on. Wilson hits the ground.
I don't understand why there's 2 fouls were played on the drive. They didn't call it.
This is a mess. But now Tugler going strong, and Reed with the block, and saved, and a shot clock violation, and now a foul. No violation. The ball was live, and the foul belongs to Roberts.
And what
throws for Alabama.
And what a great block there.
In his first year at the collegiate level. And Reed 1 out of 2. Makes it a 5-point Bama lead. Houston with the ball, 23.5 to go. Cougars got to go quick. Up ahead. Roberts. Now Walker. A lot of time ticking off the clock here. Cryer turns the corner on Reed. Cryer puts it up short. Cryer's hit the wall here. I think he's missed 7 straight field goals now. He had a chance to win it at the end of regulation. And he's losing a little bit in his legs.
Well, he's had to take a couple of tough three-pointers here in overtime, but he's also, to your point, missed that little floater in the paint, which he made with great accuracy early.
Houston taking too much time, down 5. Cryer, that's blocked. Clock ticks, and that's going to take us down to 1 second. A jump ball, possession arrow, Alabama, and the Crimson Tide are going to put this one away.
And impressive. It was a gritty team effort. Defense, tough-minded. This was a team that scored a ton of points last season, but the defense and finding ways to win an ugly matchup as Diabate. I mean, wow, what a performance. 16 rebounds, 10 points, bunch of block shots.
And that's it. Well, we were treated to a dandy here. Great effort, mucked it up. That blue-collar mantra of Nate Oates. Yeah, the hard hats are on. Diabate.
Conversation with the head coach of the Crimson Tide, Nate Oates. It's presented by Cook's Pest Control. Give pests the full court press and call Cook's today to protect your home and business from all pests and termites. A moment ago in the Alabama locker room, it was Brian Pasek catching up with the head coach of the Crimson Tide, Nate Oates.
Joined now by Alabama head coach Nate Oates. Coached 2 of the best programs in college basketball in recent years. We thought it would be like a heavyweight fight here in Las Vegas. That was the case. Congratulations on a huge win.
It was more like a cage fight in the UFC over there, man. It was. We had. They're tough. They're really tough. They make us better every time we play them. I'd like to play them early in the year every year. I think it prepares us for anybody the rest of the year that's tough, physical, whether it be Tennessee, Auburn, or anybody. So glad we got to play them. Seemed better to get the win, man. You know, some guys stepped up. I thought Mo Diabate was 16 rebounds in 27 minutes was huge. I mean, he had 3 big blocks. He had 40 blue-collar points, which is unheard of. I mean, our entire team sometimes doesn't even get 80. So yeah, he was huge for us tonight. I thought Sears played really well. I thought his defense was great. You know, we obviously got to make some free throws at a higher clip, but I thought, you know, to out-rebound a team like Houston by 9, you know, we had some guys step up. So I thought, you know, both Mo Diabate and Grant Nelson both stepped up huge.
Well, you don't beat a team like Houston if you don't play tough and physical. How would you assess those areas of your team?
Yeah, for most of the game, we were right there. I mean, measure that in rebounds. We out-rebounded them by 9. You measure it in blue-collar points. We had a few more than them. They had a lot, too. That's a hard-playing team. I mean, I got a lot of respect for what they do there.
So you don't get to enjoy this very long. Got another big-time matchup against one of the most talented Rutgers teams that we've seen in recent years. What does the next 24 hours look like? Do you enjoy it? Do you celebrate it? How do you get ready for Rutgers tomorrow night?
Yeah, I mean, we're going to get our guys out of here as soon as we can, get them fed, get them a recovery with Clark, get them off their feet. We will not have a practice. We'll probably do a walkthrough in the hotel, just show them video. Our video's ready to roll. We'll probably show them a little bit of video tonight because the assistants have it ready to roll, and then get these guys rested. And the good thing for us is some of our guys that, you know, I mean, we got 2 starters that played Barron played 15. Cliff played less than 17. Darion under 18. Jaron Stevenson's starter anywhere else in the country only played 10. We got plenty of guys that should have a lot more fresh legs than hopefully what Rutgers has tomorrow.
Congratulations on a great win, and roll Tide.
Roll Tide, appreciate it.
It's Prime Passing with Nate Oates, presented by Cook's Pest Control. Alabama, an overtime winner. Again, the final score. It's 9th-ranked Alabama 85 and 6th-ranked Houston 80. We'll be back with